Marshal One attack upon the mic and a worries and trouble. When you love it. Marshal One attack upon the mic and a worries and trouble.
Okay, Marshal One. First, we say Kevin Hammond. I was born in Kingston, Jamaica, Jubilee Hospital. And I was taken to the country in St. Anne. My grandmother wanted me to stay with her. And I've been grown there probably from 2 years old, 1 year old, I don't remember, but I've been here a long time. Then my father, who lives in Kingston, he took me back. So probably at 9 years old, I went back with my father. Father is a Rastafarian, my mother is a Christian. We love God, and I saw that God is in me from there on. But growing up in St. Catherine, Newland, Portmore, Edgewater, Bridgeport, Nagohead, I went to high school, to primary school here, right, in Independent City, right next to Cayman Spa racetrack. I always thought I was going to ride a horse. I'm a jockey. I used to love a horse race. But you know what? God is good, because from Newland, one day my father and mother say, hey, we're going to America, to the United States. And here I came here in the United States from in the 80s, 1980. And that's the right amount when Bob Marley passed away, right? So I've been here. I did finish up high school. While I was in high school, I met a lot of Jamaicans, Haitians, Puerto Ricans, and we had a West Indian club, and that's how I got more involved into reggae music. We used to be in the lunchroom. I went to Sarah J. Hale High School, right down there, downtown beside the clock, where they put up the big stadium right now, Barclays Stadium. But right there, I went to high school, and North Jamaica. And right there, you know, a lot of artists come out of that school, because I know Big Daddy Kane. Biz Markie used to visit around here, and we used to hang out. So a lot of people don't know how far we come from with this artist thing. So while we growing up there, we met other artists, Screechy Dan. Well, that's how we used to make rhythms, make up rhythm, beating in the lunchroom, we beating on the table, and we used to sing. You know what I mean? Make up lyrics, and them time the Yellow Man did a big them time there. So you know what I mean? Yellow Man, Brigadier Jerry, and General Echo and them man. So we used to copy off of them style and the same flow. So we used to DJ right on the desk in the high school, and lunchtime come around, fun time. You know what I'm saying? But my little brethren, we used to have a sound. So after school, writing at the house, sound, lyrics, DJing, selection, and that's how we do it. And we grow. As we grow from high school, we graduated, we continue on because we loved it. And met other artists like Night Rider, Screechy Dan. I mean, Screechy Dan start lick, James Bond, with Star Tone, and we get around from Brooklyn. Yeah. Well, me and Corporal time, we went to the same high school. So coming out of the same high school, Corporal, I was a little bit older than Corporal. So when I graduated, he was still in high school. So you know, Corporal used to have a set, Maps and Sound, over there on Underhill in Sterling. And we used to go up there, and that's how we used to play a lot of music and DJ. So Corporal was more like the selector and the DJ. I'm on the mic all the time. Because later on, Corporal started picking up the mic a lot. And then he write lyrics, and I used to always tell him, write lyrics. So we write lyrics. Top Cat used to be around at that time. You know what I mean? So Top Cat used to be tough, man. Top Cat could sing. You know what I mean? So that's how we used to write combination together. Because Corporal and me used to spar a lot. From high school, we spar, and he sing my lyrics, we write lyrics, and it was beautiful when we go on the stage and perform. Oh, we get beautiful response. And we thought of it as, man, we got some here, Corporal. And that's how we used to do it, you know what I mean? Yeah, all music saved me. Reggae music helps me through my time where it was going through a season of the drug epidemic with crack, a lot of that. And I see a lot of young folks my age and younger got killed, got caught up, hooked on crack. It helps me because first thing, you have to have a love. When you have a love for something, and you've chased it, it's the engine. The love for music and want to be a star on the microphone was my energy. So my energy was directed to the right thing. Stay on that mic. So all the drugs was around me, smoking, drinking, all that, but I was never involved. I never sold it, I never smoked it, nothing like that. So that's what, thank God for the love that I had for what I like doing, reggae music. So probably you have love for something else, but you need to focus on that. It'll save you from all the garbages that's going on around. So at that time, my friends and I, we got caught up into just, what's the next lyrics you gonna write, man? We just write lyrics every day. Next beat, and next thing you know, we want to go to the studio. And we hear friends like Screechy and them man, they like me, I say, carry me to the studio, James Bond. And at that time we have Witty. Witty label was on Utica Avenue here in Church Avenue. Them guys are music master, promoters. And I did my first song back in 1988, She Turned Me On. Yeah, and that song did good. At that time, Shelly Thunder, we have Shelly Thunder in the mix. Well, you know, that time, you know, dating girls, you know what I mean? I enjoyed one of my girlfriend at that time, and you know what I mean? I was inspired by that time, the era, the season, you know what I mean? And that's why I make that song up. I was on the train riding and I started making up that song on the train, and I stick with it, you know what I mean? Every little thing she do, she turn me on. I'm just still down. Oh yeah, man, at the night at the studio, we all loaded up in a car, man, because we used to go out there in Freeport, Long Island, in Philip Smart's studio. And the studio was crowded. We started out there like 11 o'clock 8 p.m. We went the next morning, 7 o'clock a.m., okay? And we wait for our turn. So Witty was there next. Trevor Sparks went in there. Screechy Dan went in there. Night Rider went in there. Everybody's going there doing their thing. Sluggy Ranks. All of them. So I was just waiting for my turn until, you know, at that time, nobody really know me. So Witty, when Screechy Dan introduced me to Witty, he called me Greenbush. Because I'm young. He said, come in with the Greenbush. Bring in the Greenbush. And they put me in there, man. So once he dropped that rhythm, man, Trevor Sparks singing that On the Wings of Love. Yeah, I went in there. Every little thing she do, she turned me on from the still that. Yeah, when time I drop it, man, Witty say, gunshot, come again. They love it, man. And that's the way we did it, man. At that time, the studio was packed. And we just, but I respect Witty for that, because I tell you, the following week, that man dropped all them songs. It's not like the other promoters, man. They sit on your stuff months. Homeboy drop it. Following week, I'm hearing it on the radio. I'm like, what? Yeah. They mix it and drop it. Well, all we record that time, and I tell you, is not much punching. Listen, they put the rhythm up. They did the intro. Hey, Carpelton, man. Hey, I met this girl. I knew she was going to be mine. I knew it. Rhythm run with the song. Every little thing, I'm just down on it. Lyrics straight through. At them days, man, that's how we build lyrics like that. It was a flow. You got the lyrics, and most of my lyrics I didn't really pen to paper. I make it up right there as it come, and once I make it up, it stick. Then I put the paper down and pen it. And we go up in the studio, it's just flow, natural. You know what I'm saying? And some of the stuff I didn't even have on paper. Comes right up there in the studio. So that's how we made it song back then. It's not a lot of punching. Come again, punch, come again. No, lyrics flow, and we just make them up, and it's done. Yeah, man, that clash, man, I'm trying to remember most of it, but it was Minimart, Eruption Hios as the artists. We worked with them and rehearsed with them. Went to that dance at, what you call that, over there in Church Avenue, Biltmore Ballroom. Yeah, man, so we up against them Minimart people. And yeah, when we had our turn, man, I went on there, man. At that time I was very hot in New York. And I did a couple of songs, man. I think there's one of them that I did against Minimart and them. Yeah, I got a lot of lyrics I don't recall.
Oh,
right now.
okay.
You know, because some of them I made them hot off my head. It wasn't pen and paper, I had them their program. So I did it right there, man, and yeah, man, it caused a big eruption in that place. Gunshot, fire and all them things. Mash up the place. Yeah, the dance was, it was, a lot of posses it was crowded. Sell off. Tickets sell off, crowded up. And you have bad boy on one side, you know, you have enemies on the next side, and all kind of people up in there, man. People come to enjoy themselves, you know what I mean? Because it was a popular thing. We were the local artists. So you have Screechy Dan, Night Rider, Marshal One, Major One. You have Raven, Shaggy, the whole of them. You know what I mean? From Shining, Shelly Thunder, everybody was up in there, man. It was a fun night that night, you know what I'm saying? And lot of crowds from Church Avenue, whole of that cover off. So it was great crowd, and it was a fun night, you know? What happened right now, I believe there is some good New York artists still out here, them young, you know what I mean? So, you know, with every style and trend that comes out, the artists, young artists, they follow it. Like if it's a Cartel now, Vibe Cartel like one, you find all of them are sound like Vibe Cartel, or if it was a Capleton, all of them. But them there, it's just that we don't have an organization, alliance, like Witty them did not all that alliance and organized, but it was a upcoming record company, music master from Witty, and he produced the youths them. We don't see much of that today. Today, people are producing themselves. You know, nobody want to take no chance and signing no artists because of investment and money and the people's for themselves. And New York run a different way for themselves. And I mean, I would say this on public national TV. If I get a big break, I went stardom, I make a lot of money, I would put a budget aside to work with the New York artists. Yes, I would have done that. But some of them ain't thinking that way. They're selfish. It's for them, you know, but they don't realize that the spy is bigger than them. And all of us got talent. And if you was to help the other one, you're actually helping yourself. But if you don't help the other one, you're not helping yourself. Because trust me, these younger ones are rising up and these new things are happening, and they're going to be an outbreak. And when they outbreak and new stuff that you can't keep up with, you're gone. You're gone. But like in Jamaica, I'm admired bounty killer. See them guy there? They help the youth them. If it's not bounty killer, I wouldn't be a Mavada. If it wasn't bounty killer, I wouldn't be a cartel. If it wasn't bounty killer, it wouldn't be a busy signal. A bounty killer help them youth there. So me I say, what happened to our artists who made it big here? Them run gone Jamaica. Them run gone where? And the same thing that was happening to them why they didn't get the break is the same thing they left us. That's why the New York artists them here, you're not hearing them. So we have to have a 9 to 5, we have rent to pay, we got bills to pay while we're there trying to struggle and hustle the little music. You know what I'm saying? Our talent. And this talent is going to waste. You know what I'm saying? But each one help the other, you know what I'm saying? So where is the help? If you make a break and you're going to start them, you must can put aside a budget once a year. Say this is for New York artists. Bring the talent them in. You know what I mean? Whatever contract you can give them, you take the song, release it, produce it, put it out there, somebody boss, then you work with the guy. And that's how Shaggy got boss. Robert Livingston and them built the thing. You know, Jabba, Screechy Dan, Red Fox, Shaggy, and them go out there, music, boss, Shaggy get a break and them gone. You understand me? But if you stop it right there and don't keep doing it, then you don't have a generation. You don't have great-grandchildren to follow you. All you do, you just born and everybody just dead. Because you're not going to bring forth no seed. You know what I'm saying? You got to have a generation, man. Because it's reggae music. So that's a part of the reggae music in New York, America. That's what I noticed. You know what I mean? And when I travel to England, they almost the same thing. But England, they build their stuff, man. I get to meet Tipper Irie, Papa Levi and them. The reason why a lot of the artists from Jamaica can come up now and really easy just bombard us and walk over, because you know, like I said, all of the focus and the promotion is coming out of Jamaica now, and the youth them up here, them a copy, them a follow them. They need to be original, stay original, love how you sound in New York. And with New York, I think each continent, each island, each state have their own particular slang. Sound how you sound, happy how you sound. Yes, we listen to one another and learn, and we flow. If cartel are going boom, yes, we still put that vibes and that hip. But at the same time, me original. You understand me? Me can't keep the talk, but me original. You understand me? And stay with my vibes and my flow. Because people are listening out for new stuff always. And that's how you get break. And that's how you get big and popular. Because you stay original. But if you imitate cartel and a sound like Bounty and a sound like all of them, what we hearing different when you come? We're not hearing nothing different. So you know what? Let's bring cartel. Let's bring Bounty. Let's bring them. Because we hear New York artists, they all sound like them. That's what I'm talking about. We need to sound like we. Be original. So when you're original, and we're always making up stuff and being creative, when they hear us, they're not hearing Jamaica. They might hear New York artists. If cartel come and them start talk about girl this, girl cock up, girl give me this, then all of them start saying this girl thing, girl thing. You see, it's true. So New York artists need to know themselves. If you're here in New York, you know what I mean, New York is where we from. Brooklyn, away we jam. Brooklyn, Staten Island, Long Island, Bronx, Manhattan. Yeah, Sammy Levi is still here, you know, is just have the dimmer switch on. I will just turn it up right. Well, anyway, we met back there in the 80s too, and used to work with Philip Smart. I forget the name of his label, Eclipse. Philip Smart. Yeah, he have a studio out there in Long Island, and we work with him, man. And that's why I link up with Sammy Levi through Major One, and we link up with Sammy Levi, and Philip Smart was putting a project together, and he mostly working, his stuff is in England, in Europe. So we did a song called Love is the Message. Love is the message that I sing to you. Love is the message that I bring to you. Love is a message for us all. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm gonna come in. Sentimental and emotional. Hey, little girl, you're so sensational. Sentimental and emotional. Hey, little girl, yeah, I saw me do it back then, and that was the song. So yeah, I probably never heard it. That's the reason why I sing it right now. So if you go on YouTube and put it up, yeah, it's on Mikey Dread Station, you'll find it. Yeah, so Sammy Levi and Marshal One, that's how we did that song together. We did a couple more with Roman Stewart. I did when Roman Stewart passed away. I did a lot of songs, man. Roman Stewart, I did for Park Heights label, you know what I'm saying? And songs are out there in the circle, you know what I mean? Just that a lot of producers sitting on our music and didn't produce it, so they just like pop up, you know what I mean? Well, now, that's very interesting. The gospel change coming for Kevin Hammond, Marshal One, is that in 1990, at the turn of 1990, when I was touring on the same song, Love is the Message, on Eclipse label for Philip Smart, me and Sammy Levi was in Europe. We traveled Scotland, we went to, in England, London, all over, and we've been over there for a couple of months as well. And things it was fun, it was fun and hype, but no money. You understand me? And you know how the music is, and some of my shows wasn't coming off properly. The shows wasn't popping, you know what I mean? And I was upset and annoyed with reggae music in New York, and in a whole at the sense, because it's not organized. No alliance, no one to sit you down, and I'm a young chap at the age of 19, 20, 21. I needed guidance, someone to tell me about the music business. We have no teaching, we're just singing, and we're not copywriting, ASCAP, all that stuff I wasn't hearing about. So your music going out there, if they're selling copies, I ain't making no money, you know what I'm saying? So I was frustrated and aggravated and annoyed with reggae music. I just got mad, and I was going through a whole lot of stuff with my personal life. Me having a job, making money, I had to pay my rent. I was living on my own from I was 18. I had to pay my rent, I had to pay my bills. You know what I'm saying? So I was hurt in a lot of ways, where in my personal time, quiet time, I seek God. And in seeking God, God answers me through people. And I started making connection. And you know what? I went to the altar and bowed my head and called upon the Lord. And the Lord answered me in the name of Jesus. And answered me. I started reading my Bible. I take my little time. Gravitate away from the dance hall and the crowd. Start going by myself and get to know God. And within that 1990, I make that decision. Into 91, I stayed here. They didn't see me. Screechy, that Night Rider, all of them look for me. Red Fox called me one time, me and my talk, and I say, yo, you're talented youth, man. I say, just hold on, soon come. Just working on my personal self, my character, my development. I need to make some changes. And that's how I find myself. And that's how I find who I am. You need to go to your creator if you really want to know who you are. And spending time, I went to 91, 92, 93, I got a job, settled down. Back in 1997, met my wife, my kids, started coming kids. You know what I mean? And that's how I started growing on my music. I started bringing back, building, and I got more lyrics, better way of writing lyrics. My mind and understanding was uplifted, broadened my perspective, how I see the world, how I see people. It's broadened. It's a beautiful thing when you know your creator. The best thing in the world. Advice I give to the artists out there now that writing lyrics, you're young, you know what I mean, you're hot-headed, you know what I mean, you just want the next dance with the next voice in, and you want to just put your record out there and get big and make big money so you can be in the highlight and the spotlight. That's all my mind was. And I know same thing with not of you young 19-year-old, 20, 21. But the best thing to do, my friend, the game I just run leave you. Few of you out of 10 or 100, one or two you might catch it, but that run leave you. Best thing to find, stay in your school, get your high school diploma, go on to college while you program your lyrics and write a song. When you have an opportunity, you run a studio, vice, but stay with your college, hear me? And build your stuff. And then you get to know your creator at the same time. Don't forget your Bible and read it and know your God, because at the end of the day, it's you and God. But don't care about you. You understand me? Because if they ain't got no love to give you, well, I'm gonna give you love. So you need to know who you are and find yourself and what you do. And if it's music you do and it's what you love, stay with that all the way. Reggae music, hip hop, R&B is fast, space going. Every time you turn around, another artist hit. And with technology we have nowadays, a lot more people are going out there, because if you know to use technology, YouTube, put up a song on YouTube and you know to publish it and work it, you'll get out there. But what happened is that some people, you're busy. In New York, you can't sit down, you got to pay your rent. You want to keep your cellular phone on. You want to keep clothes on your back. You got to eat. Son, it's not like Jamaica where it's the warm weather always. And you know you can't catch this one, catch that one, or catch this one. You ain't no catching it. You wind up in a home, son. You need to get yourself a job. Make some money. Pay your bills. Okay? Get some clothes on. You want to go to the next gig and you want to on Facebook and YouTube and have on a different suit of clothes, you better be making some money. You want to bum off on nobody. So that's why I'm saying the music is fast paced and it's moving. And by the time you work and do something, you go on a job and spend 2 years, the music left you. It's a new artist. Because when I left, 91, 92, 93, me and Shaggy, me said, Shaggy boss. Me said, nice. Badger and the whole of them and screeching down out there. Me said, nice, nice. See, I'm just turn my back. And then boss. So the music are run gone. And by the time we do so boom boom boom, Shabarangs them still there going with them thing. But it's always new artists coming out. Always coming out. And before you know them leave you. But if you're smart enough, you know if you stay, you can leave it for 5 years and still come back and still pant up it. You know why? Because me no follow nobody. Me original. All me have to do is set myself in the flow where I go on. But if you're original and you have original lyrics and style, you can leave the music for 5 years or 3 years and come back and still in it. Because you're original. But if you're not and you follow pattern and follow everybody, they'll leave you. And enough of the artists, them what I'm saying, they follow people. They be following, they're not original. So if they leave it, you're gonna run leave them. What's up to Facebook family and YouTube family, Instagram, but you know, networking family, because them support the music and look forward for a lot of you supporting me. And I just want to say thanks to my wife, my kids, Keen, Kind, Kishon and Maria. They work on my project. They're young men and I see the energy in them, and they get on YouTube and they go on the computer. These kids are talented, you know what I mean? So I want to say what's up to my kids and what's up to all of my friends, Suki, Jojo, JK, and all Brooklyn, Bronx, Manhattan, Staten Island, all of you. Thanks for your support and for the many years you've been there for me, supporting me. I want to say what's up to you, New York artists from Florida, Syracuse, we go Syracuse, Bermuda, all of them. We say what's up to everybody from England. Sammy Levi, big up. Major One, big up. Screechy Dan, Red Fox, Raven, Shaggy, all of them. We say big up to you, enough respect, hear me? And we are family same way. New York we come from. New York we jam. Jamaica we born. New York we jam and New York we there. Mike Jarrett too. Our old godfather that in New York, you know. Mike Jarrett. When I come to New York, I say Mike Jarrett. I run New York to the man. Altanary. Remember Altanary passed away? See? I choose enough of them don't know New York artists, you know. And Bobby Culture. Enough of them you know, Peter. Yo, Peter Rankin. Yeah man, and Sister Carol. Enough respect to all the New York artists. And Shiny and Shelly Thunder, Yankee B. Yeah my man, I can't just keep going on, but I can't call everybody name now. But I want to say what's up to all of you and thank you for your support. And we link, love, we all up New York City reggae artist banner. We represent Jamaica in America. See me? Foreign. Big.
The world dancing now, world say the world dancing now trouble. Wanna bubble, world dancing now, world say the world dancing now trouble. Because Marshal One a chat up on the mic and a world and trouble. Wanna love it. Marshal One a chat up on the mic and a world and trouble.